Hello, friends. As you know, we are presently concerned with the topic of fundamentals of fluid flow, and we have almost completed all the basic fundamental concepts in this unit of fundamentals of fluid flow. And today we will discuss what is discharge. And as you know, as I have written here, that the discharge means the volume of fluid flowing per second through a cross section of a pipe. ठीक है. So it means the rate of volume flow per second through any cross section of a pipe. That means it is the volume flow rate per second. ठीक है. So for this, what is that actually discharge and how it is calculated? First to see, I have this drawn a diagram of I have sketched the diagram of the cross this pipe of two cross sections and having length L and a cross sectional area A. And suppose the fluid passing through this pipe is having velocity V meter per second. So everything is in SI units, and A is cross section and V is the volume. This is the velocity of the fluid passing through this pipe. So discharge, we can say, as I already told you, discharge is equal to rate of change of volume with respect to time, or you can say it is the uh, volume flow rate of the fluid. So let the stream of fluid is passing through a pipe of cross sectional area A and length L for time t. So let us see how we can calculate. As I told you that velocity is represented by V, it is in meter per second. So discharge is equal to d by dt of volume, and it is finally equal to area of cross section into volume. ठीक है. सो डिस्चार्ज होता है बराबर एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इनटू दिस सॉरी एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इनटू वेलोसिटी ऑफ द fluid. So if you see what is the unit of this volume flow rate, it is unit will be equal to cubic meter per second, and same unit will be of this when we calculate the unit of this a into velocity, it is unit will be also again equal to cubic meter per second. So we can say that the discharge is finally equal to area of cross section into velocity of the fluid. ठीक है. So इसी तरीके से we can say we can calculate the mass flow rate also as well. Mass flow rate, since as you know density is equal to mass per unit volume. So mass is equal to, so density is equal to mass per unit volume. So mass will be equal to density into volume. So अगर हम mass flow rate निकालेंगे, so we have to multiply this discharge, that is volume flow rate, with respect to by density. So we can say the mass flow rate through any section is equal to density into discharge. ठीक है. So mass flow rate is represented by, it is designated by m dot. ठीक है. So if it is at inlet 1, it will be represented by m1 dot, and if it will be at inlet 2, it is represented by m2 dot. ठीक है. So m is dot is the represents the this mass flow rate, and simple m represents mass, but m dot represents mass flow rate, and it is equal to density into volume flow rate, that is this discharge. So finally we can say that mass flow rate is equal to density into discharge, that is rho into g, rho into q. So rho is the density of the fluid, and it is unit will be equal to kg per second, just like the unit of the discharge will be is cubic per meter per second. So the unit of the mass flow rate will be kg per second. So this was the fundamental concept that you should know before starting the this important topic, that is continuity equation. So we will let us move on the what is continuity equation. But before starting continuity equation, that I will tell you the important thing that we have to discuss first the continuity equation in one dimension. That is, we are assuming that the flow is occurs through one direction. ठीक है. So and after that we have to calculate, we have to study the continuity equation in that multi-dimension or three dimensions. So first we will discuss what is continuity equation in one dimension. So what is actually continuity equation? Just like you know that what is the this conservation of energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but changed from one form to another form. So but it is only possible when you do add external agency or external work done or external subtraction of energy or addition of energy, then the conservation of energy is true. So same thing happens here, that this continuity equation is actually the conservation of mass when the fluid flows from through any pipe having a cross section 1 and 2, that is inlet and outlet. So that it is based, it is the equation which is based on the conservation of mass is called the continuity equation. So continuity equation is the equation which is based on the conservation of mass when the fluid enters from inlet to outlet of the this duct or pipe. Okay, so suppose this is 1 represents the inlet of the this pipe, and 2 represent the outlet of the pipe, and rho 1 and a1 v1, these are the density, and a is the area of cross section, and this v1 is the velocity of the fluid at inlet. Okay, so these are the three parameters of the this fluid when it enters at the inlet. And same thing happens that this rho 2 a2 and v2 it represents the corresponding values of density and this area of cross section and the velocity of the fluid at outlet. Okay, so as per the this as per the definition of the continuity equation, or as per the law of continuity equation, that's the mass flow rate at inlet is equal to mass flow rate at outlet. So we can say that if m1 dot and m2 dot represents the mass flow rate at inlet, so we can say m1 dot is equal to m2 dot, or we can say q1 is equal to q2, the discharge at inlet is equal to discharge at outlet. ठीक है, if no fluid is added from the outside or removed from the pipe. अगर हम outside कोई फ्लूइड ऐड ना करेंगे या सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं करेंगे, if we concentrate on the same fluid that is that you have entered at the inlet, and same fluid is coming from the outlet, and if you don't add any fluid from the outside during the flow of the fluid, then you can say the continuity equation can be is exists here. ठीक है, so तब आप कह सकते हो m1 dot is equal to m2 dot, and you can say q1 is equal to q2 when you don't add or subtract any fluid droplet from the outside. ठीक है, so this is the basic definition of the this continuity equation. So let us move forward, that suppose this q1 and q2, as I told you that m1 q1 and m2 q2 represents the mass flow rate and discharge at inlet and outlet. So let us move on the this further what will happen again. So we can say that as you know this a1 a1 rho 1 and v1 and a2 v2 and a2 rho 2 v2 represent, so they all represent area this a1 rho 1 v1 represent area of cross section and density and velocity at inlet, and a2 v2 and a2 rho 2 and v2 represent area of cross section, density and velocity at outlet. ठीक है, so according to continuity equation, the mass of fluid flowing in the pipe through cross section 1 that inlet is equal to density into velocity of the flow into area. ठीक है, so this is the mass flow rate, that is I have written here, it is per second, that is mass of fluid flowing in the pipe through 1 section, that is at inlet through per second, that is mass flow rate at inlet is equal to density into velocity of the flow into area. So further we can written write this as like just like this. So we can write that is m1 dot, that is a mass flow rate inlet is equal to rho 1 into v1 into a1. ठीक है, so similarly we can say mass flow rate at outlet is equal to rho 2 a2 v2. ठीक है, so according to conservation law of mass, as I already told you that according to continuity equation m1 dot is equal to m2, so we can say rho 1 a1 v1 is equal to rho 2 a2 v2. So this is the basic general equation of continuity equation, that is rho 1 a1 v1 is equal to rho 2 a2 v2. So this general equation, but if we consider that the fluid is incompressible, that means density remains constant, and then in that case we can see that rho 1 is equal to rho 2, that is density at inlet will be equal to density at outlet. So so that the density term can be cancelled here, so we can see that a1 v1 is equal to a2 v1. So this is the another equation of the continuity, this another continuity equation. So you have to just remember these two equations of the continuity equation. So this was the continuity equation is in 1 dimension, and after this we will study the continuity equation in 3 dimensions. Okay.